Alright guys, and welcome back to Samstead. Well, there's a lot going on, and there's an awful lot not going on as well. We'll come to that in a minute. Meanwhile, somebody has left their beans and their nuts by the lake here. I bet that's an interesting story. I should send the fishermen round here. Fishermen will be like, I once caught this giant bean. It was literally this big. Okay, alright, they listened to me. Oh, and as we watch a tree get felled, that was a bloody big tree, and you just dropped it right on top of that cart. Thankfully, they don't care. So I seem to have in storage a lot of sand, okay, but my glass makers don't seem to go and get it. I don't know quite what that is. Maybe I need to add another one just so they go off and do the stocking. Okay, this one's doing some stocking. That's fine by me, but I really do need to preserve more food. I noticed my preservist, I think, is here. He's got loads of food ready to jar up and preserve, but they're not getting it done. So although I don't really have that much of a food issue, I do want them to sort that out. And also I'm building, or upgrading I should say, another stockyard, because the two that I've got here, they've run out of space. So I'm amping up the stockyard stakes. So as always, I suppose as soon as a trader comes in, I've got to check them out. So just bear with me while I do that. What does she want from me? What do you want from me? I think I'm going to sell you some of my pottery. She always buys it at a great rate, so I'll get rid of a load of that. Give me all your cash, thank you. What else can we sell you? I could give you some iron ore. Get a few more of those out of the way. Bricks, grain. I might buy some grain actually, because we haven't got any. We've got to wait for a harvest, so let's grab a load of that. Buy and transfer straight away. Little bit of beer. We ran out of beer. This guy's selling it, so before we make our own, let's stock up on the beer. My town needs it, really. They really, really do. I mean, they work hard, these people. But my God, do they need a drink. Okay, we'll sell them some of that as well. It's so annoying how I'm not able to get enough of some raw materials. I really just would love somebody to sell like sand and stone, but it doesn't seem to happen. I thought it would, but no, it doesn't. Okay, so one thing I should mention is my sand pit over here. My poor little sand pit is going to run out very soon. It's only got 430 left, and I have literally scoured the map. There is not another sand pit on this map, which is why I'm a bit concerned. I'm just going to have to keep on buying the glassware when that trader turns up, whatever his name is, because I am not going to be able to produce any of my own. So this particular map seed, not great for sand as a resource, which is a real shame. Clay and iron, I got no problem. I can make plenty of that stuff, so we're good there. And we are, hopefully, today is the day, guys. Today is the day when we're going to reach the 300 citizen level, okay? I have high hopes. So anyway, on to some of your comments. Richard R. I love that. Blessed are the cheesemakers. I do like that. It's a nice comment. Blessed are the cheesemakers, for they shall inherit the earth. Julius Benter said, very nice episode. City's becoming more busy and growing. It really is. Oh, and hang on. We got a new merchant here. Let me just check out what he has got. Let's get some barrels off him. They're a bit pricey, but I need them. Buy and transfer. I'll sell him all these spare clothes I've got. And that'll have to do. Still 10,000 in the kitty, and obviously a little bit more in the 3,000 in the trading centre. It's not looking too bad. I hope we don't run out of space in storage. No, you can store up to 25,000 gold in here, and a couple of weapons. That's I didn't realise the vault could hold weapons and armour like that. Okay. I hopefully have sorted out some of the crop situation. I've got to increase the fertility, so some of these fields are going to get a little bit of clover work. Some of them that are slightly higher in fertility, not so much. But I've decided I'm going to try a little less of the cabbage, because that seems to sort of drop the fertility, but the beans actually help. So I'm sort of swapping out some of the cabbage for the beans and making more use of this field over here to do a similar thing. And we've got to increase fertility, hence a lot of clover coming. But I think we're all right for food. Fishing's doing fine too. Now, one thing. Where was I? Sorry, I was talking about comments. It's very peaceful until the lord of the area noticed and demanded a tribute of gold from you. And if you refuse, he sends an army to raid you. Yes, I'm fine. I'm happy with this. It's exactly how it should go. Well, we just lost one citizen, so we're 15 away from our population of 300. We need to level up the town. That's what I'm excited for today, and hopefully we'll get it done. Tygon Olodring, you say thanks for the lunchtime viewing, and nice to know people are watching these in their lunch breaks. That's pretty cool. But you said the expansion is going well, and the folks out on the long road that are chopping probably want a closer stockyard to drop off the lumber. Maybe just inside the gates or even closer. So maybe I could stick a yard out here. I'd have to flatten all this ground. I'm not sure how that's going to work with the walls. But yeah, that could work. I don't want to divert stock for anything else there. So I suppose I can turn off all of the other items. So the only thing they can store is wood there. But we're doing okay. I mean, I've now got 3 of these work camps out collecting wood, and yeah, maybe that is the thing to do. Seriously, is that yet another one has arrived? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm after. A load of glassware. Sand. Oh, praise be. And now I've got it, but I want to grab some. 800%. I've got way more than that. Why is it only showing 14? Well, let's get some of these pumping. Oh my god, they're expensive. That is a lot. Let's do it anyway. Candles. I'll buy more than 4 this time. Buy and transfer. Bit of medicine. Doesn't hurt. Sand I need. I know I've got 205 there, but we're going to run out soon, so I should really stock up. It's a bit pricey, but I don't care. I got the cash. And what can we sell you today, sir? Would you like some cheese? At a low rate? It's a bargain, really. Let's sell him about 50 of those. That'll do. Just to make a little cash. Sell him a few. I could sell him some clothes. Sell him some clothes as well. Sold. Done. Get out of here. Oh, he's gone. He's taken my cheese and he's melted off. Where was I? So we're talking about a stockyard maybe over this way. Yep. I suppose I could do it. Level 4 town centre brings upgrades to housing. Sorry, Tygon, this is your comment. Brings upgrades to housing, barracks where you can build a fort, the blacksmith, the foundry, and a theatre for spectacular turretry and general all-round golly gosh factor. I love that, Tygon. It's superb. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, lots of humping and comments about getting wood. Presumably the local family planning clinic, I guess. Yes, that was probably it. Oh, and you said, before you forget, again, upgraded towers and barracks get a range extension. Well, I'm all about getting more range. I see what you mean. This yellow circle is far wider than those white circles of the lesser towers. So the watchtower versus the, what are these called? The lookout tower. Okay. So I'll probably build another tower down here, but this is where I'm thinking of putting another barracks, actually. So it's about time I did it. I might as well do it now. I've just got to find where they are. Defenses, barracks, just to really protect this end of the map. I've got to put one here, and I think I've got to put another one on the other side. But it's necessary, isn't it? I'm gonna stick that. So if I wanted to, I could get a wall around it. Somebody's got typhoid. Who's been brought down? Ebrit. Oh no. Ebrit has been stricken with typhoid. Oh well, Ebrit, we wish you well. Thoughts and prayers and all that. Oh, he's one of my wagon staff. Right, that's one way to spread typhoid very quickly around the population. Yeah, give it to the guy who's handling all of our goods. Fantastic. So I want to put another barracks somewhere up here. And I have got this huge sort of field area, but I don't know, because putting walls up here at this end, I am going to have to think of something. But where would I be able to put a barracks? Perhaps I could stick it in this little nook over here. I'm going to do that now. If it goes, it does go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, it's going to become a ripe target. So we're going to have to think about walls around it. Some towers, which we've already kind of got dotted around, but the barracks right here covers another area. They'll I'll train a few soldiers in each of these places. Now, this is going to cost me a little bit monthly, I think, because we'll be training extra soldiers. But I have to do more defensive work. We know these raids are going to get harder and faster and more exciting. And we got a couple of tips from Sébastien de France. I like that name. Sebastian of France, or just French Sebastian. I don't know, whichever of those names you prefer. Pick one. Nice trick, you say, is to build towers close to other towers, so that one's in range of another, like these two here. So, I mean, although I've got a lot of towers in the centre of town, possibly unnecessary, because most of the time the raiders don't get that far, but when they do, these guys got it covered. Basically, the idea, I guess you're saying, is that one tower can shoot the bottom of another, because sometimes the archers can't actually shoot directly downwards. Makes a lot of sense. And you said that you can also aim at having double doors or double walls. That does kind of make sense, but I'm hoping if we build it properly, we won't need two walls. But I take your point. We might end up needing something like that. Planning it out well in advance is probably the art of this game. But I suppose you can only really do that when you've played it a couple of times. That's my main issue at the moment, is I haven't yet. Sebastian, you also mentioned, actually, there's another good tip here. You mentioned, in fact, you've got a couple of tips, but I'm just picking out a couple. By the way, if you lack wood, just select decorative trees, which you can find down here. So you can pick any of these. Oak, I guess, would be probably a good one. You can plant a decorative tree and then chop it down. Costs 1 gold to build it, or to plant it, and after a few years, each and every time, the tree is worth 7 logs. Way worth it. And I like that point. What I'm going to probably do, if I know it's only a decorative tree, but I wonder if I stick it in amongst the trees that I'm chopping down over here. I mean, I could put it here just for now. Just we'll have a little experiment. We'll put a decorative tree over here. In fact, do decorative trees increase desirability? No. Not by the look of it. Oh, incoming villagers! Get in there. 7 people have arrived. We will accept you. Work hard in this town or we'll throw you out, by the way. Once we've got over the 300 mark. We only need 5 more people. I reckon we can get that with births this year, maybe next year. But it's going to happen today, guys. We're going to be able to upgrade our town centre if, and only if, we get 100 iron as well. So, we've got everything else we need. So I'm going to have to put my iron makers, that is their technical name. Oh, they're working as hard as they can, but I'm going to slide this in that direction. So we've got only iron being made. The iron ore, again, I've got so much of it, but why don't these guys have it? I don't understand. I've got loads of ore. Why is it not being transported to this place? Maybe there's something I'm not getting quite. Obviously, there's been a few things I haven't quite got. But that one does confuse me somewhat. Stock situation, we've got the plank situation has recovered quite nicely. A miracle cure has occurred as well. Typhoid has been beaten. Well done, Wenlin. Good job. Good job. Suburban Stevie said you liked the opening of the last one. Oh, that's when I did that zoom down the street. That was pretty cool, actually. I did like that. And do you ever kick back, just zoom in and watch what's happening around the town without the constant monitoring of everything that needs to be done? I do, actually. It's something that you can't spend too long doing, of course, because there is, management of it. But look, check out things like this. All these sunflowers that are built around the house. These little touches, and every house is just slightly different. In this case, we've got some like wild daisies. The clothes on the line, that looks like, I don't know, that looks like a bathing suit. Yeah, the little details as you search around, the smiling and the sad faces on the theatre, just watching people moving around as well. It is a fantastic game to just sit back and watch. You're right, you're quite right. What's my soldier been doing at the pub? Tell you what, you're going back on duty, mate. I will have you arrested and thrown in the prison that they haven't built yet into the game. But it's a really good point. I do love to just zoom in and watch these things. And you said you're also really looking forward to the future of Sam's Town. So am I. So am I. So yeah, it's going well, I think, considering this is only my second attempt after the horrors of the very first episode. But we don't need to talk about that. We really don't need to talk about that. Rat catcher, you should be within your precinct. Yes, go and get this rat. Interesting comment from... Another comment from Sebastian. You say you should have almost one smoker for one hunter or fisherman close by to avoid running around. If you look at the yearly production there, they are about on a par. You almost need about 2 or 3 smokers close for each farm. 1,000 meat a year versus smoker about 300, 400 a year max. You can activate the smokers when it's slaughter time and close the shop when the meat is done. I guess that's kind of a good idea. Well, no, it is a good idea. Not kind of a good idea. It's just a good idea. So I might put another smoker up near... I haven't got one up here. I might put one up near the farm because we do tend to get a lot of meat stored up here. So let's do that. Trouble is they have to be kind of away from anything. Well, that's actually a pretty good place to put it. Shall I just stick it the other side of the clay pit? There you go. You can go there. And perhaps we should be putting one down here because this guy has got a lot of fish. He's got this lake almost to himself. So perhaps a smoker up this end will help this guy out a lot. We've got another fisherman here too. I might put him on the road here. Okay, we're doing a lot of building, but thankfully we've got a lot of builders. We've got 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for effort. Alexi. Oh, this is really interesting. Tallow soap, which is the when we kill the animals. And in fact, I heard actually if you let the hunter become a trapper, you get more tallow from the kills, which is interesting because I was thinking about another tip which we'll see in a minute. You say the tallow soap in real life takes about 3 to 6 months to cure. Unbelievable. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, where is my soap maker? I love that. Blessed are the soap makers. I'm going to nick your phrase. Probably down here, aren't we? I've disoriented myself. Over here. So these guys produce 40 items. They're getting enough tallow now, sort of. But it takes 3 to 6 months to cure the soap. I mean, I just don't like the idea of rubbing myself all over with meat fat. I mean, unless I was going to swim the channel or something. It just feels a little weird, but I'm sure there's more horrible things in soap that I'm just not aware of. But don't inform me on such matters. I'm not interested. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Crazy Pete. Yeah, man, thank you. You've been a follower for a while. Really enjoying watching this series with my partner, Maxi. Hello there, Maxi. Who is now also a huge Sam fan. Wow, my God. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure, and I'm glad, and you're very welcome, and I hope you stick around. Okay, how are our buildings going on? I'll come back to... I think I've only got one more comment to look at. The barracks on these sides are doing all right. We have rinsed our stone supply over there, and we've already got a barracks over here. Fantastic. Right, time to start adding a couple. Now, I'm only going to start with on the flanks of my town. Or the perimeters, I should say. I'm only going to add a couple of soldiers in each just for now because I want to handle the cost of training them a little bit better. What's my arborist doing? He's doing all right, actually. I've got a couple of dead trees. Oh, I have. We've got a couple of dead peach trees. Let's plant one there, and there. Okay. Just replacing, because I didn't realise actually these trees have a life cycle. If I can pick on one. Yeah, lifespan in months. 208 months. So, well, it shows how long we've been around. That's a fresh one. These guys, 406. 256. So, yeah, they do die eventually. I just hope that we chop them down and use the blooming wood. So how's my glass maker getting on? Still only 3 in storage. It's just so odd to me. Why wouldn't they stock? I mean, I've got 3 guys here. Why wouldn't they continually stock this place? Can I afford to give them another? Oh yeah, I can afford to give them another 30 laborers. I think we're going to have an extra Couple of glass makers to get that industry pumping. 4 new villagers born. Oh, 299. It's so close. But how are we getting on with the requirements for iron? We're very, very, very close. Very close. So actually ramping up the workers there and switching to iron production only has really helped. Stocking, producing. Okay, that's about as good as I can get. Eventually we can upgrade it, but it says it doesn't currently do it. Now that will happen, I think, at tier 3 town centre, so I'm looking forward to that one. We're going to have a whole load of upgrades that we can apply. Maybe not immediately, because I'll be using up a lot of resources just to upgrade the town centre. We just need one more person. One more person. Come on, where are you? We need somebody to get busy down there. Now, we've only got room for 4 more. Maybe if I build one more house. Where can I stick it? Over here, that'll do. Oh, and the decorations. This is something I'll come back to in a second. Left Coast Dad, you said when you upgrade the hunter's cabin into the lodge, there is a resource slider that controls how many traps. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. The hunter cabin. Let me go back over there. I was... Every time I move over to the other screen to read your comment, we slide all the way along. So, this guy up here, you remember he's continually complaining about how he's got no meat. He's got no deer around to find. Love that. Love the skull above the door. But look, he's got these traps on the outside. Because we leveled him up, becoming a hunter lodge, he's now got animal trapping. And I guess this is the slider. So if I was to put that midway, he would do a little bit more hunting rather than trapping. As I said before though, more tallow seems to get produced from the traps. So I quite like the idea of these animal traps. In fact, there's one right here. A location tag not found. I don't know what that is. That's a little bit of a bug. But there's one of the traps here. So if a deer should accidentally wander into one, we'll get more meat out of it and a little more tallow. Who's that? Oh, that's another deer. God, I thought it was somebody picking fruit or something. So, interesting tip, that one. Thank you very much. If basically, the point is, if your hunter seems to be spending too much time on the traps, that's the fix, which I like. I like it a lot. Granddad does games. You're saying the trading center could do with a revamp. It's an odd building for a trading center. I guess I would expect to see something a lot wider and flatter. But do you mean like the design of the building or the whole way it works? Because it is a little bit confusing when you see this menu. Certainly at first, you get used to it soon enough. But yeah, the way it works, I've gotten used to it, so I find it hard to sort of work with anything else at the moment. But yeah, maybe it's not the easiest thing to work out at the beginning of the game. That is for sure. Okay, now... These guys, how are we doing? We are trained and armed. Look at this. That's perfect. Alright, so those guys are on their way. Ooh, we've got more poo to spread, so let me grab some of that. Find a candidate field. I actually have got one coming in there. Just go over this side. Yeah, this guy really needs it. Okay, so that will go in that site. And we should have another lodge here. There we go. Right. 2 recruits, 2 new recruits. Who have we got? Soldiers Veridan and Silurus. Great. The names, I tell you what, I have never seen the same name twice. Oh God, and I didn't tell you, did I? We've got sad news today. We've got very sad news, and I'm sorry. As I played it last time when I was recording, just as I stopped the recording button. And I let the clock just run on for a little bit. We had a very sad moment. Our very, very first compost and muck spreader died, and she was unforgettable. Unforgettable. I can't remember her name though. Sidori. I think that was her name. Lovely girl. As I said, totally unforgettable person. And we will remember her. We've already marked a special spot in the graveyard for her, and it's actually this one here that's on its own. That one's Siduri, and I've even planted a weed right in front of the a gravestone as a little thank you for her help over the years. She died of old age, sadly. It was nothing violent about her death. But yeah, it was a tragedy. It was a real tragedy. But the good news is we got a new one. Airwalt. I mean, he looks like a noble person. Far too noble to be actually spreading shit around the place. Now, I've got to start thinking about more wall extensions. Now, I feel like coming straight down here isn't a bad shout because it's going to take us outside the barracks. This forager shack can move, but I really do think a straight run through here to start beginning to extend the wall down here is it's gonna be done, right? So let's make a start. Get you all the way. Hopefully you can do these in very long sections if there's nothing in the way. Oh, we can. Let's get it to there. Now we probably have to put a gate. A gate. Now do we have to do two? We might have to do two. Stick one there. Okay, we're going to have two gates in a row. Oh, that's working. So I can't put the wall there. I could always just move the bloody road, couldn't I? I'm making it difficult for myself. But the new wall will start here. So anyway, that's the seed of my next wall. So I'm going to have a triple gate. That'll really confuse the others. 3 gates on the road. I'd be interested to see how they get through it. But we are going to have to move our arborist. That doesn't seem to be too big a deal. I wonder if I can stick him on here. Let's flatten the land up here a little bit. How big is that plot? Hold on. No, that's not the escape button. That's the escape button. If I was to move it, it's a 4x2. I reckon we could stick him up on this bank. Let's do that. So we want that and that. Perfect. Okay. That hopefully that works and we can stick the arborist up there, making way. This is what happens, you know. People have to move out of their homes that they've stayed at for a long time because somebody wants to build a road through it, or a wall in this case. Alright, let's speed up time, get through the winter pretty quickly. Oh, there we go, it's done! In the year 45, we finally reached 300 people in this town. 2 new villagers were born, 2 new animals were born. That means 2 animals are gonna die. But we have finally reached the moment I think we've all been waiting for. Well, alright, I've been waiting for. We can upgrade. Let's do it. We've got enough iron, we've got all the resources we need. 25 large houses, 1 theatre, 1 trading centre, 300 people, and all of these resources. Gold, iron. It's a bloody expensive upgrade. But it's being done. This is so good. Let me check if I got enough people. Let's throw in another couple of builders. Make sure we get that done quickly. And while we're waiting, I shall go check out the trading. Look at that. Stone. Seriously. 365 stone for 9 gold apiece. I think it's outrageous, but I'm going to buy it because I want to. I can't buy that many. Let's just buy and stock those. Clothes, I can sell you some. Clothes actually make a fair amount of money. She does like her clothes, Atka. She's quite the fashionista. Iron ore. Not buying it at a particularly good price, but I could make 500 or 600 out of it. I think I'll leave that one. Weapons. We seem to be okay. But I will make a few more. Oh, sorry, I will buy. 1, 2. Can I buy 3? Yeah, I'll buy 3 of those. Buy and transfer. Now those hallbooks should transfer across to my soldiers, my new soldiers. The stone walls are already being put up. This is looking great. Alright, it's not looking that great. It's looking a little silly. How's my flat earth going? Oh, God. Flat earth. I don't even know what to say. Oh, how can I put it there? There it is. That should be alright. Have they just not done it properly? Why can't he go there? Slope is too steep. Have I got to flatten the whole thing around it as well? I've never really... let me flatten all of that then. I'd be interested to see what they do with this. Oh, I see. They can make these little cut-ins into the side. I like that. That might be an interesting way to get a wall put around here. I'm not going to do that, but I suppose you could have a defensive wall cut into the mountain. That would be pretty cool. And when that's done, we'll move you. You will be moved. It will be so moving. See, wood again. Wood again. I know I'm using a lot of it, okay, because we just sent a whole load to the town centre. We're just waiting for 30 more iron, and then they're going to be able to get started on it. 9 more to go. Current number of workers assigned. No. Do them all. Because it won't take long. You travelling merchant. Oh, haven't seen you for a while. Let me go half speed here. I want to just check. You're selling iron at a good rate. This guy, does he buy it at a good rate? Yeah, he does. Right, I'm going to make some cash. I need to sell somebody something so I can get their cash. Got some honey. I got some honey and you got plenty of money. I don't think it's going to get me too much. I'm going to have to transfer some of my mountain of gold over here. Come on, guys, bring me the money. Show me the money. Oh, the town centre's about to pop up. Let's check it as it happens. Wow! That was really cool. Look at that. Wow, what a difference. Beautiful gold crest thing over there. We'll come and check that out again in a second. I need to get this trading done. There we go, we've got some cash back. So, you sell me all of this. 108. Buy and stock. Then we go over to this fella. He buys it a little more. So 108. What was it? 108? Yeah, there we go. Making money. Hell yes. Building attacked? By what? Oh, it's only a bear. It's attacking the watchtower. And it's time to put that theory to the test. Can this tower shoot? It can shoot from there. Okay, so it maybe it can't always, but it is doing it at least. I think that bear is going to go before my building will. Bear's almost gone. There it is. It's all over. It was hardly even an event. It wasn't even, I was going to say, it's hardly a memorable. 36 raiders, let's go. Where are you coming from? Oh, God. Really not the best place. They're going to kill my fish. Look at the size of them all. There's so many of them. Sound the alarm. All right. I'll play along. Let's sound the alarm. Let's go. Ding dong. Everybody get inside. Apart from you two with the smallpox and typhoid, you can stay out there. Time for my men. Avengers, assemble. Where are we going? We're going over here. Let's just get them on the way. Because these guys are going to probably start concentrating on my buildings down this end. Look at them all. Clubs and swords. Oh, they have different names, do they? Oh, look at this. Yes, there we go. A raider thief. A brawler. Buildings attacked. And a shield bearer. Awesome. I like they have different names. Shield bearers have these spiky maces. Alright guys, leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's just a poor little smokehouse. I don't know what they'll steal from that. Might take a few smoked fish. I won't cry too much. But They have completely destroyed the smokehouse. Thanks, lads. Thanks a lot. Okay. 20 There's a hell of a lot of these guys. Oh my god. Right, my men are coming. My men and women are coming. My brave, brave soldiers. Where the hell are you? No, seriously, where are you? All the way over there. How is it taking them so long? I don't think my other barracks... We've got one sick villager. I haven't put anyone in that slot. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Come on, guys. Get on with it. The building down here, it's getting attacked again. What have they done? Oh, they're taking out another smokehouse. They're running after Elmina and Holo. Evil, evil buggers they are. And look, we're 302 citizens. We might be down to a few less than 300 today. So we got that upgrade done just in time. I like this. I like that you can toggle on the names over them. I wonder if it shows their health as well, because I don't think these guys... Can I do both? Raiders are attacking. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's F4 for their health. No, F3. F3 for their health. There we go. Oh, that's one of my villagers who's running alongside them. Traitor. Yeah, that's their health bar. Okay, so the archer's doing his job. The gates have been closed. I don't think they'll have a problem getting through it. But this was the idea. To see if they're going to bother coming around this side. They don't. So that's not a viable option for them, which makes a lot of sense. It looks like these raiders are held up perfectly by the wall. I've actually got 2 people in this tower and they're doing a cracking job. They are going to be so surprised in a minute. No, where's the meeting point? Oh god, I've put the meeting point somewhere down here. I have. Oh no. I put it over here. I've got to move it. Move it. Move it. Over here. That's it. I think it's because they've just detected these guys. Oh look, they can shoot through the walls. Unbelievable. Galdana is... she moved very quickly from attacking to retreating. The cart lady couldn't care less. Absolutely couldn't care less. Right, this fight is going on outside the walls. Let's have a little look. They're having a go at my gate. And they've made it through, but my soldiers are doing a fantastic job here. Interesting. I like the way this has worked. That we've made them come through this place. And I suppose they would have to do something similar. I need to put towers everywhere, don't I? These guys are having a good go. How's the health? Oh, they're gonna break it. I think. Right, I need to get... I think they've killed everybody over here. They have. Right, moving flag. This way, please. Right here. Open the gates. Open the gates! And the other thing is that nobody has got away with anything. These 2 guys are going to get shot on their retreat. Get out of here. One more hit. They are remarkably accurate. Look, this archer's... Oh, you just missed that one. It was just in range. Maybe my wagon will run you over. The gates are opened. We have a deceased villager somewhere. Look at that, cowards. Go back and tell your mates they're not gonna get through these walls. Well, they probably will, but next time. Now they know what they're up against. They'll come back harder and faster. So I think a couple more towers on this side of the wall. If they're going to be drawn this way and up and round, it's probably a good idea. I'm tempted to put one up here so they can fire down on them from above as well. Let's do that now. Let's get one of these ready to go. And as I'm going to follow the tip of putting one in range of another, about here so they can get them as they're coming past and up the hill. If they follow the same path. I mean, I could be completely off here. We've run out of wood. Oh god. I'm worrying about raiders and my citizens. Oh my god, everybody's still in there. Oh no, they're not. They're not worried anymore. Oh no, yes they are. There we go. Back to blue. We're in go blue. Go blue. Everybody get out there and chop some trees down, please. 2 villages have been cured. Yeah, so we lost a couple there. We should get the summary of what happened in a minute. Trader 1, come in. Have you got any wood? It was just the way he was looking at me. We got no wood. Anyway, we have got a brand new town centre, people. Sargon, go out and chop some flipping trees down. How am I not getting on top of this? On all these does. Doe, a deer, a female. Okay. I'm gonna just maybe use these tabs to help me work out what's going on. These guys, 55 logs produced. Where are they sticking them? Back up to full speed. 18 raiders. Oh, we've got a double attack, people. And where are you coming from? The same place. Bloody fools. I've got to repair everything up here as well. So we're getting double raids. These buildings down here are going to get absolutely battered. I think I left my soldiers up here, so... Oh, I think I will do something else. Let's move the flag over here. So we'll be closing the gates this time when they get here. You're garrisoning, very good. Arrows, have you got plenty of arrows? Nope, you're just going to throw some cabbage at them. That's fine by me. Sidori! The ghost of the poo spreader lives. There she is. No, that's Elmina. There she is. Sidori! It's like the young woman has been reincarnated. The reincarnation of her older grandmother. I hope they just haven't killed Sidori. A building is on fire. Building attacked. Building destroyed. Great. These thieves won't get through. Do these guys shoot arrows through the walls at them? I mean, this is going to be over before it even starts. Get in there, Betterer. Right, they didn't even get that far this time. There's a few more coming. Buildings on fire. Oh, okay, here they are. They'll be dead before we can rebuild, but let's have a go at rebuilding anyway. Dristane, you are a complete Dristane. Look at you. You see, you just hide in the woods. How hard was that? Just stay low, hide, and now you're drawing people away from my plan. You're an absolute idiot. Nine raiders. Now are these the same 9? They've split. You've split the difference. What an absolute bug. It's fine though, because down this end, at least we have some reserves and reservists. Oh, they're retreating. They've all been told the battle is lost. Save yourselves. No, I think he's gone. He's gone. Yes, got him at the last moment there. So we didn't even need the soldiers. Should we get them to come out here and chase them away? Go, go, go. Come on, lads. Move the flag down here. Now, you know what will happen now. I'll be doing this just to chase them out of here. Oh god, they're going to attack Sakar. No, she just dropped her fish and ran. It's a common phrase. Whenever I get scared, I just drop my fish and run. Okay, I don't think we're going to catch up with them anyway. All right, return to barracks, people. Well done, good job. Now you lot, get on with your tree chopping. And the wagon shop. Oh man, that's an expensive rebuild. Not that bad. Okay, how are my builders doing? We need more. No, we don't. Building projects. So the number on the left is about 9 people are required. 13 have been assigned. So we've got more than enough. Of course it means I might be wasting time somewhere else. What camp's the Wainwright? Oh, I could add another wagoneer. That's kind of cool. And why not? Someone else in a work camp. I need the wood. I know I might be draining the supplies. Oh my god, it's so busy. It's making my eyes hurt. Okay, we'll have to turn that off. Too much. But I like it. It's just too much. So anyway, come on. Let's go down and have a look at this building. What any new features? The round windows again. I like that. This gold crest, very nice. The gilded hall. The guild hall. Unfortunately, nothing on the inside, but maybe another time. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. At least we've got it. I want to kind of get a nice close-up of that, if I can. Got to think about the thumbnail, people. There it is. Tier 4 Town Centre. So is that the highest level you can get so far? I think it is. But what it will mean... Oh, it's already happened. Look at this. This is now become a manor. I happen to be the lord, quite literally, of a manor. That's damn cool. Look at this. So it fits 6 people, and it needed, I think it needed desirability of like 85 or something like that. Oh, I'm so happy. That's amazing. So now these ones, although if I just toggle the desirability, what's the desirability one? P? No, not P. G, isn't it? G, there you go. So our desirability around here, 85. So this one should be able to be upgraded as soon as we get a couple more food types and a bit of furniture. I love that. So it's really transforming this new building. I've got to say, I actually think I like the look of the large house more than the manor. Maybe it's just this angle in this particular build. But they've got their own little garden. They've got extra room upstairs. That's pretty nice. I like that a lot, man. I love the detail. I've said it many times and I'm going to keep on saying it, so don't think I don't care. If it bores you, tough, you're going to have to hear more. Now, here's another tip I've read in a couple of comments. This little plaza. Apparently you can put them, and it's perfectly legitimate. It says so. In fact, it says so in the menu. I think originally people thought this was a bug, that you can place small plazas under the roads. It even says it there. Small plazas can be placed under the roads. But people were saying, oh, they'll probably patch it or they'll fix it. And I had that a couple of comments in the previous episodes. I thought, it doesn't sound right. I won't bother with them. But this is cool. So this guy here at 72, right by the trading post. So we're going to put a plaza right there. That jumps him up to 74. But once that's built, which hopefully will be soon. I hope they don't take long to build. Can't really see what's going on. Oh, we're just burying our gold under the road. Oh no. Okay, so that's going to take not very long at all to craft. And there it is. Now you can't see it. Absolutely no idea it's there at all, unless you try and place another one underneath it. But remember, we had 74 desirability on that. Put another one there. We're up to 76. So the desirability effect stacks with these plazas. And that's really important, and I'll tell you why. Because none of the other decorations do that. So if you have plazas all the way down your high streets, you're gonna increase that desirability in a massive way. It costs stone and gold, and of course that's expensive. But I'm gonna do some. We want these places to gain high desirability, so we can get a few more of those manor houses because they look brilliant. So we'll just bury our gold beneath the streets. I guess that's what makes it so desirable. Literally, we are now paving the streets with gold. And then in a minute, we should see these jump up from 76 to... Oh, they might even get up to 80. Village was raided. What did they get away with? Nothing! 18 arrived in that one. 15 killed. One of my villagers was destroyed. One building destroyed. The other raid, I hadn't seen the stats for. I must have missed it, but they didn't get away with anything either. Well, they came with their lives and left. Many of them left their lives here. Okay, so that is just, I think, nearly been upgraded. So let's check out, as soon as that last one's done, how much it's affected. There you go. So this has gone up to 80. That one's gone up to 82. This might take a little leap in a moment. But if you surround these houses, it pushes them up. And of course, then they're at pretty much the desirability levels we need. We've already got another manor under construction over here. But these are the only two I think that I have at an 85 desirability. But that is a really good way of upgrading them. If you just need that last few, then it's a great way of doing it. Of course, other methods also apply. Alright, there's the next manor has been built. I love that they do them at randomly different angles as well. Slightly different. Here we go. Let's check this out. He's just finishing that off. And yeah, so that one's hit 81, 84 on this side. So really worth doing. I must remember I've put them there, because you can't really tell, I think, unless you... No, it doesn't show you. So once you've laid them down, you've got absolutely no idea where you've put them. Until you try and put one where there already is one, and they go, no, you can't do it. So that kind of works. It makes sense, of course. So, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Quite a lot happened. Another big raid. I do like those. Somebody broke that leg again. What's wrong with this stuff? Mayani. Anyway, back over this way because I want to make sure my wagon's back. Smokehouse build site isn't yet because we haven't got any flipping wood. Because nobody around here seems to be able to chop any trees down. These guys, oh, I've moved them up there. They should be fine there. So maybe you're right about a stock yard somewhere closer. Stone walls are doing really well. Oh, there we go, look. Actually, do you know what? I kind of like the triple arch thing. This tree wasn't in the way. Harvest that, get it out of the way. But the triple arch, yeah, man, I really like that. It's almost like you know, you see those railway arches. It's straight. Oh, it's fine. The people just walk straight through them like it's platform 9 3/4. So happy about that. Well, winter has come, and so has the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We did make some progress today. The wall groweth quicker. Look, there's 21. Oh no, it needs 21 wood there. The wall is growing. We're getting there, and I'm going to be building towers. I think towers and walls might be the way to go. The population are going to become soldiers, well armed, well oiled. Well, maybe not well oiled. That's for another video, perhaps, or another kind of video, perhaps. Thank you, guys. All the best. Take care. Good night.